Greetings, everybody. Rhadamant here. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, episode 43, Workshop Forfeiture. To recap the end of last stream, we spent most of last stream trying to add to our vassals and our territory. So we managed to capture Thractatori Castle and Remtoil Castle, one that we had owned and then lost, and now we own yet again. I have promoted some of my companions to become my vassals. So if I go to the Kingdom tab here, well, I guess I have to do it in the encyclopedia. We have Tenaving and Chaosving as two clans underneath us, and they own 2 of the 3 castles. So at the moment, I own Thractatori and Sargot, and then Astor Castle and Remtoil Castle are owned by Tenering and Chaos Engine. And that allows us to defend our territory a little bit better, which is great. Right at the very end, I made a vie for Varon Castle and failed, but then settled peace, where they pay me 350 a day in order to stay at peace. So here we can see the peace agreements. Western Empire, 270, sorry. 270 a day. Botania and Azerai, I am still paying considerably, and I would love to lower those payments. I do believe those payments get split up between all the clans. So the more clans that I add, the lower tribute gets to penalize me. What I'm going to do immediately here is, mess with my overlay. What I'm going to do immediately here is fight the conspiracy, because we haven't been doing a very good job of that. I've been stuck in protracted wars, and as a result, the conspiracy here has had the opportunity to grow sort of unchecked. So that is a big thing. And then what I'm going to do, once I clear out at least the next conspiracy, is to poll you all about what to do after that. So I have 5 different options. The normal way I poll you guys with the overlay is broken at the moment, so I'm going to have to do Twitch polls, which means that YouTube viewers won't be able to see the results. That's just how it is sometimes, relying on third-party tools. Old Memino, Confused Riddler, Megahoof, Petrable, and Natalis, thank you for the resubs, and Megahoof for all the gifted subs, and Petrable for bits. Cheers. Now, we do have enough to promote another vassal, yes. Because I have a castle under my name that I could hypothetically gift out to a vassal, we could promote yet another companion to vassal. And that's going to be on the poll as well. Oh, Megahoof twice over. Cheers, dude. Nice hot coffee. That's going to keep me going. So I did receive a message from Arzagos that there is conspiracy building up around Amor. So that's where I'm heading now to go deal with that. I'm a little interested to make a pit stop for large groups of looters, but I don't think it's worth it with the injuries that I have sustained. I have the vast majority of my troops are wounded still. Is he trying to do the hype train all by himself? Seems like it. That happens every now and then. Oh. Well, Deathert wants a piece. Okay, well, I'm still going to do the conspiracy here, but clearly Deathert has thrown a ratchet in my plans because he just declared war on me. So, fight the conspiracy and fight Vlandia. Nice. Let's hope that that's the only war declaration. Now, the only issue here is to try to get back to Sargot before they mess with it. Or, not necessarily just Sargot, because they also might mess with Thractatori Castle. Now, what I did do before this stream started is I did a little homework. So let me show you the homework that I did. As far as heroes go, I have marked down the 3 potential companions that would be good to add, so I don't have to go through the whole list of companions. I went through the list, saving you the footwork, or, you know, saving you from watching the footwork. And then I did the same thing with clans. So last I checked, these 4 clans do not have land. So we have Baltate. Oh man, that's a terrible name. Fen Karanok, Seripides, and Vetranis, that are 4 clans with no territories. No territory clans are the most likely to flip on their lords and lieges, you know, their kings or whatever, because there's no land keeping them where they are. So they're the easiest to recruit. Unfortunately, none of them are Sturgian, but that's just the way the cookie crumbles. So I'm ransoming the troops that I had. I am filling my ranks. I'm not going to be able to fill my ranks all the way up because I have to go race back to Vlandian land because they declared war on me. At the moment, Sargot and Threktator Castle are not besieged. Astor Castle is probably very vulnerable, but that isn't owned by me. It's owned by Tannering. And then there's Remtoil Castle that might be a likely target as well. Hey, Ducks! I am glad you like the series. Alright, wait till nightfall. It was almost nightfall, so that's perfect. And I am going to bring the new guys. And then also my sister, my wife. Well, okay, all my companions, because they can all fit. Perfect. Shallow Gene Pool, thanks for giving out subs as well. Ooh, terrible aim. Let's just ignore that shot. Mega Hoof again. 1 man. Hype train. Well, 2. It's a group effort. The other problem I think I'm going to have is the conspiracy fight here. There are more troops in this kind of bandit camp than normal, so I got to be a little careful because it's not a typical fight where it's just a bunch of hillmen that suck. It's got to make sure that they get dealt with well. Yeah, don't let them charge the AI's ban here. You're right. They just go recklessly. I'd rather just have them follow me and stay protected. Petrol and Port, thank you for the bits. Alright, my plan is just... Whoa, there is like a lot of them coming out of the woodwork. You missed. I didn't. Oh, okay, I thought it was only down to 3. I was like, how did my companions get down that fast? But no, that's not the case. Alright. So how do you guys think the war with Vlandia is going to go? Will it fare well? I haven't checked the diplomacy screen to see if they are well protected or not. Should have kept your shield up. I can just hide behind my own companions. These sort of bandit base fights are also a really good way to level up your companions, because in big fights, companions typically only get like a kill or 2, and they can get a lot more kills as the fighting is a lot more focused here. Oh, I think that's the last of them. So now it's down to the duel, and we all know how my duels go. One-shot wonders for the win. Oh, 2-shot. Okay. Whatever. 2 hits. Yeah, if I didn't do a duel and I challenged these guys, we would get more loot. Normally, the guard of the person running the base would then be able to be imprisoned, but in the case of conspiracy fighters, they can't be imprisoned, so there's really no point in doing the duel. Whatever. Too late. They do have good gear, though. Some decent gear there. And it also looks like we're a little bit over capacity, but I think that's due to the fact that we have so many wounded. I am going to make my way back to Vlandian territory, hitting up as many of these villages as I can to try to maximize the amount of troops, get my troop count up to a amount that I am comfortable with, but I can't waste too much time, because if I dilly-daddle, they might actually just take Sargot, which would not be great. I did do a little bit of testing offline, and found that workshops owned in empires that I go to war with do get lost. So, for instance, I have a lot of workshops in... Ooh, Tial's getting besieged. I have a lot of workshops in Sturgian territory, and if I declared war on Sturgia, I would lose those workshops. Why I kept the workshops in Sargot, I think, is probably just a bug. When I lost Sargot and then recaptured it, I probably should have lost it, but I didn't. Alright, let's see. I would love to own territory close to Sturgia, like Kilius Castle. That's one that has flipped to Sturgian ownership in the past, but I don't think it's going to be all that easy to manage to go all the way up north, grab territory up there, and then also defend my southern territory at the same time. That's a lot of juggling. Alright, buying some mules so that I can carry the loot that I have, and let's empty everything else out. I don't think any of this is worth anything to anyone. Our food amount looks pretty good. We have almost 2 months worth of food, so that's fine. And the carry weight is fine now, so we're not slowed. Yeah, I think the check for the shops is only done at declaration. Exactly. So if it flips post-war declaration, like for instance, if I bought a workshop in Ox Hall right now, I wouldn't lose it. Trying to sneak in to buy it, that would be complicated and probably unlikely to happen easily, but, possible technically. So in terms of the clans that I thought would be good to flip, I don't believe any of them is Vlandian. This is Southern Empire, Northern Empire, Britannia, and Khuzait. I also should keep an eye on whether Tial or not gets flipped, because Tial is currently under siege, and if it gets flipped, that's an opportunity to then take it from whoever steals it from Sturgia, and then own Sturgian territory for the first time ever, because I haven't done that yet. Oh, the internal server error? Yeah, that's the broken poll. Let me hide that. There we go. That's going to be on the other screens as well. Sorry about that, I didn't even notice. Yeah, the poll tool that I normally... Oh, seriously? Ragnvad? Okay, well, that's really messy. Ragnvad just declared war on me. Alright. So that's really awkward. Because, I was just talking about all those workshops that I owned? Yeah, I don't anymore. They're all gone. All but the ones in Sargot. It's one of the problems of when you are a vassal or a king or something like that, it's really challenging to try to make workshops work for you because they get flipped so often. So, I'm not really sure what... Well, let's take a look at the diplomacy screen. So Sturgia is at war with me and Khuzait. They have about 8k power. Khuzait is weaker. As far as I could tell, Khuzait's actually doing better, though, because Khuzait has things besieged, whereas Sturgia doesn't. And then, also taking a look at Vlandia. Vlandia is only at war with me. A little bit of casualty inflicted. So yeah, this is going to get messy. I think what I want to do is to try to just capture as many Vlandians as I can, and then if there's easy to capture castles, do that as well. But I am being besieged currently by Vlandia, so it's going to be a little challenging to try to manage 2 wars at once. The interesting thing here is if I take a look at Ragnvad, his relation to me is only 8. My relation to a lot of the Sturgians are really high, but I guess not specifically to him. It does not look like at the moment anyone's being attacked by in Sargot. They're still building up. Ingolthur likes his liege, so we will fight. My plan here is to just sort of lurk around Sargot until it's formally attacked, and then to intervene. Let's go ahead and fix the formations here. So one-handed, I think we decided do village. Bow would be me. Well, I have to do none for now. Mounted would be Mino.
Horse archers!
And then me.
Soldiers!
Okay, looking good. Now, I'm not at full force. We still have a lot that are wounded. But if you look at the balance of power up top, even wounded, I think we're fine. Would building up relation with him help with declarations? As far as I can tell, not really, because it's not just up to the king or queen for declarations. It's sort of up to everybody as the vassals can vote. It depends on the politics, but I don't really know how it's coded. But I would say that probably not helpful. Decidedly not helpful.
Footmen! Forward!
Oh, there's the Vlandian crossbows whipping over my shoulder. All their bolts. Can't pet Yoda, he's not in the room. Sorry. I will, I should have paused that redemption. I'll refund you, though. Let's see about that. Refunded and paused. As far as I can tell, they're really not moving those troops over there.
Troop! Infantry!
So I'm going to try to position... They're kind of in like a... Oops. They're kind of in a... I don't know. They're not in a very good spot. I think I'm shooting someone important right now. Nope, that was just a banner knight. Then this other person's the Unthuri or whoever it was that I'm attacking. He's got a big old shield though. Oh, took one to the chest. I think the best way to avoid war declarations is to just not be a weak target. That's the only thing that I know that works for sure. Meaning that you just have a large force and your towns and castles are well defended so that there's no easy way for an aggressor to take territory from you. That is the only way that I know for sure to avoid hostilities. There goes Ingolthur. Oh, it was Ingolthur.
Troops! Move! Footmen! Move! Soldiers! Move!
Alright, bringing the bow up, because these guys aren't budging at all. Even without their leader. Alright, so now the bow's letting loose. Okay, if you just want to stand there, that's cool.
Follow me!
I'm gonna tell the cavalry to follow me. Now they're moving. No, they're not quite moving.
Attack! Everyone! Kill them all!
Okay, and full charge. They're banner knights, so they're castle tier 6 units. So that's who I try to focus upon. But Vlandian crossbowmen are no joke. They hit armor targets very effectively, so it's important to try to close the gap and neutralize them with horse if you can. Or just me. I'll do it myself. What, it gained a level. Nice. And that's it. My plan is to basically imprison everybody. I don't think that I have the luxury of letting people go at the moment, even if it is good for charm. He's really fast. I'm not going to be able to chase him unless he... Oh! No, he whizzed past me. Alright, Sargot is not normally a town that has a lot of good food. Food stocks are only 60 and falling 19 a day, so they're going to be starved pretty quickly. What I might want to do... Oh, fish piglet. Interesting, you actually have a party. Nice. That is a sibling of a companion that was promoted. That's why I thought it was interesting. Because previously they didn't really have their own parties. I'm just trying to prevent reinforcements from arriving, and then I'll intervene in Sargot's defense once it becomes necessary, once they actually commit to an attack. So, Knave, you leveled up in Charm. You are a governor, so 10% chance to get +1 relation with a random notable? Yeah, I'm gonna do Vera. Because he is the only person that is currently a governor. Amateur Chief, bow control or dead aim, definitely dead aim. It's always fun to shoot them in the head. And then Poetic, you leveled up in riding. I'm gonna give you well strapped for tougher horses. Horse hit points go up, and mounted troop have more hit points as well, which is way better in my opinion than horses are less likely to die, because horses are pretty easily replaceable. Hang on, I lied. I'm just seeing if... I'm going to ask everyone if they want to flip on Deathert. Hey, Joint, thank you for the resub. And Wildfire Labs, welcome to your first stream. What did you miss? Sturgia and Vlandia declaring war on me, which is kind of unfortunate, because I did not want to go to war with them.
Archers, move!
Especially not Sturgia.
Footmen, forward!
It looks like they're just turtling up.
Soldiers, follow me!
If I could lure them into the river, that would be great.
Archers! Stand up, archers!
I've been focusing on trying to upgrade my troops to archers as much as I can.
Infantry, raise your shields!
Because Sturgia has weak archers, so I just need a lot of them.
Soldiers, forward!
So I have a shield wall, I have loose archers. Yeah, I'm just going to hang out here until they commit to the fight. This seems like a good formation. So what I'm trying to do, why I'm not just rushing in, is because I'm in 2 wars right now, and I'm gravely outnumbered, I just need to be careful. I need to limit the amount of casualties the best I can, so that I have the endurance to survive multiple wars. These morons are getting pelted. Some of them don't even have shields, like the Volgirs. Oh, they're throwing an axe at me. And they have committed. Nice. Pretty formidable, actually. I mean, look at that. It's not well lined up on the coast, but despite the fact that Sturgia makes terrible bowmen, gotta say, that's a lot more bolts headed their way than the inverse. Now that they have their crossbowmen taking position, I told my horsemen to charge. And
infantry, form a line.
all right, now I'm going to focus on their cavalry because I think that's where I'm most effective. Unless I'm hitting trees. Is that him? No, it's just a vanguard. I'm always on the lookout for some kingslaying. I saw him before the fight started because he had a really large shield on horseback with the regular troops. Only one death. And it was just a tier 2 woodsman. Not bad. Sorry, in theory, you gotta come with me. Who leveled up this time? Taisato, in riding. Nomadic traditions. You're never really a party leader, so nomadic traditions it is. Let me check on polling. No, it's still broken. And I'm not going to have as many polls as I normally do because the tool is broken. And I only could use Twitch polls. So, currently, the priority is defend against 2 aggressors. Okay. Not very smart that you pick a fight with looters as I stand over you. Tactics, 0. Intelligence, 1. This is small enough army that I really don't have to make spectacle out of it. I don't need tactics. I can just mow them over. I had pretty good relation with Sturgia. I'm not really sure why they declared war on me, but they did. So I have to live with that. It's fun to see my Drahizniks win against their Banner Knights, because Banner Knights are some of the best horsemen in the game. But my Drahizniks, they hold up pretty good, given the numbers and the speed. I think that's it. There's like 1 spearman left. 1 little Volgear. Not even a wounded. That's rough. You did not do well. Oh, Sargot hasn't actually been sieged yet. Another thing I want to keep an eye on is the tribute. I would love to make peace with Vlandia so that I could focus on Sturgia, because if I could get Sturgian territory, that would be awesome. I mean, I don't want war with Sturgia, but I didn't start it, so I might as well benefit from it if I'm going to be stuck fighting them. Oh, there's Durthard himself. That is the king. Oh, and I think they're in active siege now, because I see the weapons are firing. But I'm going to try to grab Durth. And Thraktator Castle's under siege. Got it. He is running himself into a... Come on. Hold up there, Sarg. Yeah, I know. I'm not going to be able to chase him. Alright, I'm going to go back for the defense of Sargot. Before it's lost. Oh, you know what? They're not sieging. They're just building siege equipment and poking at one another. They haven't actually committed to anything yet. Sargot doesn't have any food stocks, which isn't great. Morkan, go away. Stop being annoying. I guess I suppose the other thing I could do is to grab some troops at Kaliak, and even though they're Vlandian, and Etriverd. I should also head over to the Thraktator Castle because I don't think I have Thraktatori well defended. Okay, they broke siege. They called it off. And then they went in again. I don't know what they're doing. I do have prisoners, but I have nowhere to ransom them because I don't have access to a town at the moment. So I could ditch them. Oh, so they did grab Thraktator Castle. I wasn't there in time. I'm going to try to hit their army, though. Here we go, because that is a 6-for-1. I will take a 6-for-1.
Troops! Archers! Make a shield wall!
Nope, that's not what I meant to do.
Loose formation! Bowman! Move! Infantry, move! Troops!
I have a lot of horsemen. I definitely don't want to be the target of their crossbow.
Soldiers! Follow me!
Giant battle, here we go. Exactly.
Soldier charge! Infantry, troop attack!
Alright. My axe quakes for blood. Oh, one of them is a named. Don't know which one. I saw the name pop up. Probably the one with the big helmet. This guy. Nope, not him. I don't even know what's going on. Alright, my horsemen are harassing their bow lines, which is great. There's no horsemen over there. Alright, let me go after their crossbow then. That's probably where I'm most effective. Unless I miss. I am likely to have more prisoners than I can even contain. So I'll have to prioritize the high-level ones if I can. But hey, pretty good, pretty good. I don't know if they're going to get reinforcements. I don't know if it was that big of a battle. It's maybe like a 700-person battle. Here we are. They got whooped. They got whooped badly. Alright, let me go ahead and dump all my prisoners. I'm going to take their troops, grab only the higher level ones, and then hit A to automatically get the highest level. So we got 22 Banner Knights. Yeah, so it's all tier 6 and 4 and 5 troops. Awesome. Awesome, awesome. I'm going to level up all the ones that can be leveled. Some of these are obviously Vlandian, and I don't much care about them. They're only here as a stopgap for, you know, the numbers that I didn't have to enter this fight. I don't actually want them long term. Done. Okay. Not bad. That might have helped tip the scales a little bit more. Diplomacy. Pay 500 tribute. Yes, that tipped the scales immensely. I think what actually tipped the scales even more than that is the loss of Thractatory Castle, but I'm heading over to Thractatory Castle now. Go grab that while they mess around with Sargot, because this is guarded by almost no one with almost no food, so this will be very easy. Yeah, there's the party level on the... Yeah, I could always use this to level them up as well, if I wanted. The reason I level them up the sort of old school way is I like to see how the troops are leveling. Like, with my own eyes, what troops... Because I do an active count of like, oh, I have X amount of horsemen and Y amount of bow. I find it easier to interpret the way I do it. No, I'm not paying them that much tribute. And then there is a supply caravan. From Raza to Tial. Raza? Is that a... oh, they might be coming west. Probably they'll go east, though. Because Tial is east and Raza is east, so I'm not even going to be able to see them. Oh, here we go. Ubold coming and messing with me. That is a large group. So that was the group that was besieging Sargot. So I'm going to abandon this so that I can circle back and dump prisoners into Sargot if the Sargot siege party just gave up the siege. And then ditch as many, you know, sell off and try to keep capturing. I do plan on getting Thractatory Castle back, but I got to be smart about the when I do it. Oh, he is a man without a face. I don't think there's nothing in the stash. The town is still working on the fairgrounds in 53 days. If I lose a castle that is bound to a vassal, I still keep the vassal. It's just a landless vassal. Landless vassals are more likely to abandon you. So there is that, but because they like me so much, I don't think that's going to be happening all that quickly. Okay, I have doled out the loot that I thought would be good for these guys. These are level 5, but they're rusty. I wonder why it's not comparing. I'm going to trade up, though. Oh, this is level 6 two-hander. Yeah, that's... I'm not going to have anything that beats that. Alright, sell. Sargot doesn't have enough gold to cover all goods. So I will be stashing the armor in here. Or, you know what? Alternatively, because I have a decent amount of money, I will donate it to gain experience for my troops. The Vlandian troops that are recruited are going to get dropped in here. Oh, man. They intermingled with everybody else. Okay. I think that's correct. Good. Done. Recruit 27 more. And then put them in the garrison as well. So what I'm trying to do, even at the cost of a lot of gold upkeep for these guys, is to stockpile the garrison here so that Sargot does not look like an easy-to-capture city. So with me parked here, it has 670 defenders plus 45 wounded, which will be remedied soon. And in its garrison, there's 300, so it's not a soft target at the moment. All right, these idiots were chasing me, so I'm going to teach them that that's not a good idea. Leave my food there? I don't need to leave my food.
Go!
Prolonged Sargot sieges aren't likely to happen on my watch anymore. Because I'm going to camp it. What I'm hoping to do is to bait enough of their nobles into becoming captured to the point where I can settle peace where they pay me, and then grab Thractatory Castle in the process. Well, she's still in that. Maybe I can finish her with the bow. Yep, down she go. This looks like a fresh recruit army here. Not a lot of high-level troops. Most of the ones I've been killing here are just recruits. Poor little dudes with like pitchforks showing up to a fight of warriors. And here they are, just fresh off the farm. But hey, no mercy. They backed the wrong horse. Or horseman, in this case. Oh. I never ransomed my troops. My prisoners. I forgot about that. Well, let me go back to Sargot. $22,000. Let me put what's-her-name into the dungeon first, though. Because she would be otherwise ransomed. So, 9 Vlandian lords so far. Sargot has 0 gold. Yeah. Maybe I can buy some things. Alright, 20k? Not bad at all. Uh-oh, I'm faster than you. That's not good news for you. And there's Durther just to my north. I would love to chase him down. He is big ransom. Oh, interesting terrain for this fight. Split up the river. Turn this river red. This looks like a slightly less squishy army than the last one. The last one was all a bunch of low-level pathetics. See if I can't hone in on their leader. Oh, there you are. And you're done. Okay, bye-bye. Lost one. Not bad. I will take the troops because I can always donate to my own garrison. And I really want to get Dearth here. The king of the Vlandians. So taking a look at the balance here. I could make flat peace now. Not doing that, obviously. He's pretty fast. And I have prisoners. He's gonna hop onto Abcomer, isn't he? What a loser. You know what? You're not safe for me, Dearth. You're not safe for me. I'm coming to your castle to snatch your people up. You better hide your wife, hide your kids. Hide your husband, too. Because I'll be slaying everybody out here. Whoa, boy! Or not. Very much an or not situation there. Let's keep moving. Alright, so if this 500-man army is chasing me, I'd like to, I mean, how do I even do that? Let me go back to Sargot and drop off the prisoners I have so I'm a little bit faster. Because Thractatory Castle is very lightly defended, but that's going to change as time goes on. Ooh, 17 more top-tier Drahizniks. That's going to be really expensive upkeep, but very, very powerful in the battlefield. My main party wages are just... they're rough. If I'm honest, they are rough. Do you have money yet? 17k. Yeah, that should work. So from Razit to Tial, yeah, there's no way that caravan's coming anywhere near me. I'm going to call in my companions that are in the area to rally to me, so I'm a slightly larger force. And let's just keep capturing their nobles. Especially the ones besieging my villages, because... no thanks. So now they are traveling from Hussenfolk to Razia. Let's see where that is. Hussenfolk to Razia? Yeah, I'm not going to be able to do anything about that. Oh, I'm horseless?
Soldiers!
What do you mean in terms of, I've used so many of my war horses to promote the Drahiznik to Champion Drahiznik? Yeah. I did buy that one Vlandian courser, but Sargot doesn't have a lot of horses for sale. Come on, one at a time. You listen to me? Don't do one at a time. Well, I mean, you can, but it's a horrible strategy. I'll explain why at the tip of my axe. Oh, was they here? No, that was just a mercenary cav. I do get most of my war horses through loot. You're right about that. And I don't tend to sell my horses either, just their saddles. Because when you promote infantry to cavalry, you do need a war horse or a horse, depending on the type of cavalry, but you don't need a saddle. So I sell the saddles. Oh, Banner Knight. Yeah, let me at him. Or not. There we go. Oh no, that was just a champion. And I think they're basically out of troops. Come on. Just give me the win. I do have to remember that I have some Vlandians in my group here that I should ditch. And I just took a few more. Got a warhorse, though. So we'll circle back to Sargot and then try to make a play for Thractatory. I don't know where that group of 500 are, but I'm sure they'll poke us at Thractatory if we go to Thractatory next. That's all the non-Sturge. Good. Ha! 200 gold left over. Perfect. Thank you for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, which originally streamed live on Twitch July 14th. If you have any feedback or questions for me, let me know in the comments below. If you would like to catch a live stream of mine, Rhadamant.com has my stream schedule and countdown timers to upcoming streams. If you'd like to join my gaming community, Rhadamant.com or the description of this video have a link to Discord. Thank you so very much for watching. A special thank you to my Patreon patrons, Twitch subscribers, and viewers like you that support the channel. I'll catch you in next episode or an upcoming stream. Adios, my fellow Sturgians,